just throw this. Ben Sports News reporting for duty, and the first signing for Leicester City has already been made this summer. Andrea Belotti has been signed, £16 million deal. The under-21 international striker has signed for Leicester. A bevy of strikers at Leicester's disposal now. After selling Joa for around £8 million, they've brought in a £16 million man, as I say, 22 years of age, and we're looking to get things up and running this Sunday in the Community Shield. Leicester fans seem very excited by it, and I, for one, am very excited by it because, you know, it's a signing. I'm back in business. Things are cooking off. Cooking off. That's not a phrase, is it? If there's any more transfer news this summer, there's only one place that'll be reporting it. BBC Sport. I will be behind them by about 10 minutes. I have my own sources. I'm just saying I will be ever so slightly behind them. Can't explain why. If Sky Sports can do it, I can bloody do it. Run the intro. It's probably what Ben would have said. The other Ben. I'm a different Ben. Still I look like a fox? No, I don't.
It's Riyad Mahrez. Oh, wonderful skill. Oh, what a goal. And Morgan he's in behind. Vardy's done it. Leicester City are champions of the Premier League.
There's only one place to start, really. Thank you so much for the support on episode 1. If you haven't already seen it, this would be a good time. Link in the description. But for those that have seen it, welcome back to another episode of the Leicester Save Champions. It's kind of the unofficial title. Last year we had the Manchester United save. This year, Leicester City Champions. So how will our champions get on? That is the big question. We've got the Community Shield today. It's Manchester United. I may or may not have forgotten that Leicester would qualify for such a tournament. Or, is it just the final? Technically a final. Now, as Ben Sports News told you before, transfers have been made. A few bits of ins and a couple of outs as well, actually. Let's take a look at the outs before we focus on Belotti and Santos. So, Benaluna, I'm close to that, I imagine. The 29-year-old Tunisian defender, we've let him go. He's not really going to feature this much. He's on loan at Hull, who, let's face it, need the players. We've also loaned out Ben Chilwell, again, to Hull. We are basically, well, Hull are just, they've become an affiliate of mine, unofficially. So he's gone as well, a player that we'll use in the next couple of years, I imagine, but for this season, might as well get him some football. And then Leonardo Joa has gone to Burnley for, I would say, good money. £8 million has been brought in. Featured a little bit last season in their title campaign, but as I say, we've brought in Belotti. That's kind of the straight swap. And with already Slimani and Vardy and Musa, Okazaki, we didn't need another striker. And for £8 million, I think getting that for Joa ain't too bad. Ironically enough, what they paid for him. So on the ins then, we'll leave Belotti till last. £2.6 million though on this Brazilian, Adelan Santos, who essentially a replacement for the chap we've loaned out to Hull City. But I do think looks very good. Physically excellent, but technically very good. Good heading, good marking, good tackling. Mentally as well, looks good. Physically good. I'm happy. 6'4" of Brazilian defensive attributes. I like it. We've signed him from Valencia, who... Hang on, Valencia just bought him for £7 million. We've bought him immediately for 2.6. I don't know who's working or running Valencia right now. They're not doing a very good job. I had no idea that was the case. Regardless, happy to have signed him. And then the main man then, Andrea Belotti, the 22-year-old Italian, bought from Torino with bags of potential and already astute attributes. Looks very, very good. 15 finishing, great bravery, composure off the ball's very good. His work rate is fantastic. Great strength for someone that's 5'11". Acceleration and pace, they're okay, 15 and 14. Balance also very good and high determination. I think could be a star in the system that we're playing. Formation man is back. Oh, he's back. I almost don't want to... I need to click tactics, but I almost don't want to show you because you'll mock me for this. Okay, so this is what we're playing. You might look at this and go, what's he doing? Is he taking it seriously? Last year, we christened Cover the Pitch. Today I bring you Four-Pronged Attack. Not an official name, we'll work on it. Now, our pre-season has gone very well. Playing such a formation, we won every single game. We did have a 5-3 against a team you've probably not heard of before. And defensively, that is a concern. But with, 3 clean sheets, we're laughing. Manchester United won't be able to deal with this. So we're playing a 4 at the back, 2 wing-backs on either side. Danny Drinkwater and Amate next to each other. We've got one playmaker, one sort of just titan in the middle. Then we've got Mahrez playing behind a front 3 of Slimani, Belotti and Jamie Vardy. Of course we have. Because, obviously. Now, with it being the 7th of August, there is still time to do some more deals, and we will focus on those next episode. Obviously, we've brought in Belotti, we've brought in Santos, who won't actually play today. He's going to start from the bench. We're going to go with our familiar lineup then. Wilson, Morgan, Huth, and Fuchs will be our back four. Change at goalkeeper, though. We are going to play Zila over Schmeichel. I just think there's a little bit more about him, just a little bit. If he doesn't perform, Schmeichel's back in. Mahrez will play behind Vardy, Slimani, and Belotti. I should say, Vardy and Slimani on either side of Belotti. It's a match made in heaven. I mean, today we're going to see just why this is happening. We're going to start attacking. We clear the balls to the flanks. We stick to our positions. We go route one. That's pretty important. We close down a lot, defend from the front, essentially. But even though we've got a lower tempo and we defend slightly deeper, basically because our defence is slow and actually not that good. Either way, game coming up today, Manchester United. What can possibly go wrong? This is a chance to get our first trophy in the bag. Okay? And if we take a lead and throw it away... That's right. Bloody hell. Okay then, we are at Wembley Stadium. Also, by the way, new game, new screen. It just looks a little bit neater, I think. Like it. Wayne Rooney and Eric Bailly both out injured. Perfect. I mean, Rooney being out probably isn't of benefit to me. So then we're going to watch in a close camera angle, and we're going to watch the highlights from behind goal low. My favourite camera angle. If you haven't tried behind goal low out yet, get on it. Okay, I anticipate a nervy game, and I think it will most likely go all the way to penalties. Oh, God. Now, interestingly, Manchester United are going with De Gea in goal, Valencia, Jones, Rojo, Blind. They've got Lingard on the right, Fellaini and Pogba in the middle, Ashley Young on the left with Juan Mata, and Memphis Depay leading the line. No Ibrahimovic, no Marcus Rashford, and no Wayne Rooney. I mean, let's see how we get on. No Chris Smalling either. Very confusing lineup. I don't know how seriously they're taking this. Game on. Okay, first team talk of the year. I expect you to come back with that trophy. They've not responded brilliantly. Passionately so, I have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Get the results. Okay, there they are. Look, lined up. Lovely new screen at Wembley Stadium. Look at that. That is... This is the French national anthem. Doesn't seem appropriate to have it today, does it? There are barely any French players on the pitch apart from Pogba. I think Amati might be. First chance of the game then. Ball put in. Now... This is where you come in. Feedback, 2D, 3D, what would you prefer? Let me know in the comments section. What should we go with for the majority of this year? Replays will always be in 3D, but in terms of actual gameplay, would you like 3D or would you like 2D? Comment sections where you have to let me know. We could do a poll, but if it's 50-50, then useless, isn't it? Lingard breaking down this right-hand side. Ball in. And Memphis Depay put on 1-0 up. Not the best of starts. Now, I've not tried this formation, this tactic, against any good teams yet. Here's the behind goal low view. Yeah, I love this view. I have to say, I do like it. Ball played into Memphis, who's smashed it into the back of the net. Annoying. Early setback. At least we're not favourites. At least we've not gone 1-0 up and then, thrown it away. Because that would be bad, wouldn't it? Okay, this could be the first chance for Juan Mata, apparently, as he burst forward with it. Look at those arms. They're pumping like no tomorrow. Ball played in. Depay again. What is happening here? We're going to switch to the counter. Attacking clearly is leaving us too exposed. Again, Juan Mata, he's run down this right-hand side, and then on his weaker foot is this? Yeah, weaker right foot, swings it in, and, I mean, we've conceded pretty much identical goals. Not the greatest of starts for this formation, Ben. Okay, we've got a free kick. Christian Fuchs lays it off to Mahrez. Now maybe we can get something going. Slimani's been absolutely... Well, Valencia should be carded, potentially removed. We've got ourselves a penalty kick, though. We could be back in the game here. Jamie Vardy is stepping up. A man for all seasons. Okay, Jamie, we're all ready. Pop it in the net for me, my man. Pop it in the net. Bring us back into this game. There we go. No, don't be stressing. He might have missed it, but he's got the goal. 2-1, back in the game. The comeback. I'd love to see Jose Mourinho in the Fox suit. Vardy then. Great save from David De Gea, you have to say. That is a pretty ridiculous save. And then from the rebound, though. We can't do anything about it. Jamie Vardy scores, and we take a lead. No, we don't. Why am I've just lied there to everybody. We're not leading. For anyone confused, we're not winning. As we reach half-time, then, Manchester United 2, Leicester 1. I'm going to show me something else in the second half. That, to me, was not good enough. But I'm believing in the system. I'm believing in the formation. Okay, it's too early to change. Okay, half a game of football left to go. Time has ticked by there, and Manchester United do have a corner. Ashley Young swings it in. It's just about cleared, though. Valencia puts it back in. Fuchs with the clearance. And here, now, this is where we really shine. The counter-attack, we are ready to execute it. Never mind. Okay, we're going to go back to structure. Another corner for Manchester United. Can another counter-attack come from this? Ball's played in, and it's gone in the back of the net. Fellaini scored it. Oh, you can see Ashley Young. Ball put in. Let's look at it closely. And it's I mean, what I think's happened there is Robert Huth has kicked Fellaini and he stumbled into the ball. It's going into the back of the net. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Let's watch it again. As the ball's played in there, and you can see, yeah, that's pretty much what's happened. Brilliant. Look at him clapping there. Who does he think he is? Oh, you're giving me all this. Like, get a grip. Okay. Might need to change it a bit. We're going to take off Slimani on this occasion, put Damari Gray on that left-hand side as a winger, Vardy and Belotti up front, or push Drinkwater and Amati forward as well. I mean, 3-1 down, we might as well go for it. Lingard on this right-hand side, ball played in. This time, Memphis doesn't get a head or a hand or a foot or a leg on it, but they come forward again. Mata into Memphis, saved by Zila, who I've got to be honest, hasn't impressed, does he? Schmeichel is excited. It's not been great from us, I've got to say. It's not been great from us. I don't know if this formation will last. But imagine if I get it working. That'd be good. That doesn't sound like what managers would say, if we're completely honest. Okay, there's about a minute and a bit left on the clock. Can we find a way through? Now, of course, in future episodes, we will do more games. Just for these first couple, I'm focused on a bit of transfer stuff, bit of game stuff. But yeah, ordinarily, there'll be 2 games per episode coming soon, Premier League matches. We will probably kick off our Premier League campaign next episode. It's about a minute left. I thought we were going to have the highlight, but it looks like, well, we're not going to have the highlight. Ball played into Memphis, who's, that's 4, isn't it? That's 4-1, that is. Which, yeah, not great news, considering most of their best players aren't actually playing today. I'm talking about you, Zlatan. I'm talking about you. There we are, then. Not good. So as time ticks down, it's been, I think for most people, a predictable start. There we are, then. Leicester 1, Manchester United 4. Yeah. It's not the league, though, and that's what we're focusing on this year. I've said, despite the result, the performance was pleasing, which is not the right thing to say. Jamie Vardy missed a crucial penalty today. How do you see that affecting Vardy over the coming weeks? He scored the rebound though, didn't he? He'll bounce back better than ever. There was some bafflement. Alright. Amongst supporters, you seemingly refused to substitute Christian Fuchs despite his clearly below par performance. What was your response to that? I don't care what they're saying, really. It's my job to make these decisions, not theirs. Your team suffered what must be down as a disappointing defeat to Manchester United, and supporters are far from happy. What is your reaction to the result? The game is over, I don't want to discuss it any further. Belotti made his debut today. How do you think it went? I mean, they're still discussing it. A solid game, you'll build on that. Let's see what's being said on social media. Simpsons' form looks like it could be a concern. One game though, innit? Morgan wasn't good enough. Time to support Huth rather than criticise him. I agree with all these things. Robert Zila looked brilliant. Conceded 3? Ned hasn't got a clue. Great, our fans won't shut up about Zila now. Jermaine, I agree with you. Idiots on social media. Who'd have thought that? That then will bring us to the end. Let me know, transfer dealings. Who should leave? Who should come in? And yeah, maybe the formation needs a tinker. Who knows? Right then, next episode, West Ham and Southampton will bring you a double episode. Yeah, enjoy. If you've enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. It does help a lot. Thank you so much, as I said at the start, for the support on yesterday's episode. We nearly hit 4,000 likes, which that's the summary. So if you enjoy this one, drop a like. If you want to see more, of course, subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2017 action. And we love with care. From me, that's Benji. Until next time, I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.